Hi, my name is Kayla and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our anniversary vlog for our cruise that we went on for our 5-year anniversary. This was by far the most amazing cruise I think we've ever done. I mean, we've done some really cool things and had really fun times, but this one was really cool because we got to go to some new places and celebrate our anniversary at the same time. In this vlog, we do go to Cozumel. We go to Honduras, we go to Belize, and we go to Costa Maya. So a lot of different places. There's also 2 days at sea. It's the longest one we've ever done. This was 7 days. We did use Royal Caribbean in the past. In my other vlogs, when we went with my family to Mexico last year, we did do Royal Caribbean, but previously we had done all Carnival. I do think now we are going to stick with Royal Caribbean just because of the experience that you get. It is a little bit pricier than Carnival, but not by much. Honestly, we looked at comparable cruises and the prices were pretty close. So you're gonna see us go to all those different places and do some of the excursions. We did plan and purchase an excursion for every stop except for the last one, Costa Maya. And we kind of talk about what those are throughout the vlog, but I might do some voiceover throughout because a lot of what we show are different clips of like where we're at, and so I can go into a little bit more detail. I highly recommend this cruise, but come along with us. Okay, so like I mentioned, we're going to be doing something a little bit different for this vlog. Going to do some voiceover and talk a little bit about what we did on our trip. So first we did go to Tampa. We flew from Atlanta to Tampa and visited some of our friends. I didn't get much footage because we were trying to spend as much time with them as we could, but it was super fun. I love the Tampa airport. First of all, I feel like it's so easy to navigate. This is our hotel, and this is really close to the cruise port in Tampa. So if you're porting out of Tampa, I would highly recommend the Spring Hill Suites, downtown Tampa. It was super clean and nice. But then we quickly, the next day, went to the boat where we tried to get on as quickly as possible because I always get terrified that we're going to miss when our boat leaves. So that was the priority, is to get there as soon as possible. And it's kind of nice because then you can just like sit and relax. Give us a tour.
Next, we will add red food coloring to the warm water and blue to the cold water.
Do important stuff first.
With a spoon.
This is important to me.
Remove the divider and
Wow. Wow. So then we got to it. Our tradition typically when we do cruises is to do a lap around the boat and just enjoy getting to see all the spaces before they get super busy. Cheers! And then we did some relaxing, some reading by the pool, and the this particular boat that we were on did have like an adults only pool and area, which was nice. It's a little less crowded there. And we did the pass through under the Tampa Bridge, which was really fun. It's just fun to watch as you leave and you go into the bridge. It's kind of cool. You do have several dining options when you're on the boat. There is a fancy dinner every night where you have different options, and it's like a 3-course meal, which is always super fun. We try to do that as much as possible just because it's included in your ticket, as well as the breakfast is also included in your stay. And it's always fun to pick out a nice spot near the window and get some coffee. And so that's what we were doing here on our at sea day. Is it wonderful? Everything you'd hope to be. And you have to have the classic little towel animals. They're so cute. They literally make my day every time. And I love coming back to the room to clean sheets and getting to just chill. We did observe and people watch a lot. There's a silent disco happening. There's always something going on in the main area of the boat where people are just having a good time. It's Cozumel Day. Hunter, are you excited?
Yes.
We are going to Shankanab Park? Wait, no. Yes? Yeah. We're gonna see sea lions. We're gonna walk in the nature trails. We're gonna go on the beach. It's gonna be a good time. Maybe see manatees if we're lucky. I would like to see a manatee personally. I think that would be really cool. But we're gonna film what we can. We'll see. Okay, and this was our first excursion in Cozumel. Cozumel's port is really nice. If you don't have an excursion that you have paid for, you can still hang out in the cruise port area, go to all the shops. There's typically a beach, different places you can go. So just because you don't pay extra to do an activity doesn't mean you don't still get to experience the country. We did want to do an experience. We've been to Cozumel, I think 2 different times. And there's always something fun and different to do. We did have to take a little bus ride from the port to where we were going, and the cruise facilitates all of that, so you don't have to worry about getting from point A to point B. So it was a quick ride over to the national park, where we didn't get to film it, but we got to pet manatees, which was so cool. And we also got to feed them, but we weren't allowed to have our phones down there, but we could also see the different dolphins. They are a rehabilitation and like a rescue park too. So all their animals are super well taken care of. And you could definitely tell that as you were walking around the space. Their natural habitat is as preserved as it can be. And the dolphins were so cute. It was really fun. Look at this guy.
Ahora amigos, permítanme preguntarles, ¿ustedes pueden ver esas pequeñas orejitas que using those little ears? La segunda diferencia de single difference son las aletas hard fins. Todo reino tiene unas largas y fuertes aletas pectorales que usan para impulsarse en el agua. Sea lions got more large and strong pectoral fins that use to protect themselves. Mientras que las focas, para comenzar, la primera diferencia, the first difference, el tamaño de size. Un lobo marino macho puede ser hasta 4 veces más grande que una hembra. Males can be 4 times bigger than the female. La segunda diferencia, the second difference, el color de su pelaje, the color of the fur. Los lobos marinos machos tienen un pelaje so cool. Amigos, ha llegado el momento de despedirnos de esta.
They did also serve us a buffet lunch here that was absolutely delicious. And then we found this pier where we could jump off and go hang out in the ocean. And so obviously we had to play around here first before we did anything else. How far back do you want me to be? Here. Go. Front flip. Front flip. Can you do it? I don't know. This excursion was also super cool because we had unlimited drinks at the pool bar, and that was amazing, obviously included in our excursion price. Definitely check the fine print when you do your excursions, because sometimes like they're super worth it because they either include food or drinks, and it's always a fun time. And then this is back at the port. I'm getting authentic Mexican street corn, which was amazing. It was truly like the best thing ever. And then Hunter got some fresh churros, and he was living his best life as well while we waited to get back on the boat. What was your favorite part of the day?
Jumping off the dock and diving deep in the water.
I think it wasn't the manatees.
No.
My favorite part was petting the manatees and the sea lion show. But swimming was fun too, and the unlimited drinks was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended the night with some entertainment. There was a hypnotist that did a show, which was really interesting. All right, we're here in Honduras. We've never been here before. What do you think so far?
It's bread.
What are we doing? We're doing a private island, which is cool.
Sanctuary.
And there's an animal sanctuary. Maybe we'll see monkeys or sloths. One can only hope. We'll give you our country review after. So sometimes the disembarking process can be a little long when you're getting off the boat to get onto the country. If you have an excursion like we did majority of the time, you do get priority with getting off the boat, but there is still a line and a wait, which is totally fine because then you get to look at the beautiful views like this. It was truly amazing to look at. And then we got our way off the boat, kind of took a look around the port since this was our first time being here. There's always some entertainment and the locals that have different things that they're selling. But we wanted to pretty quickly go ahead and get to the little tender boat that takes you to the island we were going to. The island that we were going to was called Maya Key, and it was an animal sanctuary, like I mentioned earlier, which was super cool. They had a ton of different things going on at this island, including a buffet, which was delicious. And it was so much fun. This one was great. Hello. So first we wanted to go through the more like museum aspects, and they had some Mayan replicas in this area, and it was completely empty because when we got to the island with our group, the group kind of like split up into different areas. It was cool because you had all the different things that you could kind of go at your own pace and visit. So we wanted to visit the ruins and kind of like the historical elements first. So that's what we're doing here. You want to go up there, don't you? And then we moved on to the more zoo and animal habitat area. These are all either rescued animals or injured, rehabilitated animals. They do try to release when they can, but if they cannot, they try to keep the habitats as close to their natural environments as possible. And they do animal interactions with the guest as well, with some of the monkeys that you'll see. And they were so adorable and very active, and there's some things here that we show that are hilarious.
Just looking for stuff to steal. Hey. Shoot.
This part of the sanctuary was truly so beautiful, and we were absolutely shook that we walked up and there was a freaking jaguar, and it was literally behind like the equivalent of like a chain link neighborhood fence, which was crazy, but it seemed so nice and sweet. And yeah, we were just shocked that we're over here all by ourselves and we just see a jaguar, which was crazy, but she was so beautiful. No.
What if I didn't touch it? I'm gonna touch it. Okay, there you go. Let me touch it.
Yeah, I can't get you from here.
Oh,
Oh. Is it bringing you something?
no, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I think it is.
I don't have anything.
I think it's telling you, oh look, I went and got food.
You did? Yeah. Good job. Yay. I don't know what that means.
Give it this.
No.
It's just a leaf.
No.
They have access to all of this in there.
You want that? You want that? It's just a leaf. It's just a leaf.
I hate you.
It's just a leaf. Oh.
But it's my leaf. That's disgusting.
And then we had some food and relaxed time. We had some coconut rice and chicken with some plantain chips, and it was amazing. And we just got some chill, relaxed time by the beach.
You can't steal my shoe. You can't.
It's Belize Day. What are we doing?
Bridges and trees.
Jungle.
Cave tubing.
Cave tubing,
Howler
jungle.
monkeys. And spiders.
Oh, these monkeys will be like the other ones where they tried to steal our stuff. The carpucci monkeys. Honduras was so cool. My favorite part was the animals. What was your favorite part?
The jaguar.
And then we have Belize, which was a little bit chaotic to start. You can't really tell in this video, but the whole like getting from the boat to the port, we did have to take a little tender there as well to the actual port, and it was very, quite frankly, unorganized. We felt a little bit unsafe at times because it didn't seem like the people that were at the port really knew what was going on or where we needed to go, so that was a little bit stressful. This was the first time we've ever experienced anything like this. The majority of the time it is totally fine, but there was quite a drive from the port to the actual excursion, which can happen sometimes, but this one was pretty long. It was about an hour, and so we were a little bit nervous that we wouldn't make it back in time and weren't super confident in the staff beginning. It got a lot better. We had our drive that was really cool on the way to the excursion, which involved some like rope bridges that you'll see, and we also got to go cave tubing, which was absolutely incredible. So everything worked out like it should. We just had a little bit of a rocky start. But we got a lot of history and learned a lot about Belize on the way to the excursion. It truly was in the middle of nowhere within the country. We did a lot of driving. We were in the actual rainforest, which was amazing. And then we got to the park where there's lots of different things you can do, but we opted to do this bridge tour where our guide, she was amazing. The guide when we got there was incredible. And we were with a small group, only about like us and this little family. So we got to spend a lot of time looking around and learning, and it was really nice once we got there safely. I'm scared. You can see it back there.
the entrance of the Dark Knight game.
Wow.
While in Costa Maya, we decided to, for our last location, to take a break from excursions and just enjoy a day at the port and relax and hang out by the beach. So that's what we did here, and we went shopping and just hung out.
Oh, looks like you.
Wow, you're the one with the backward end.
And then last day of the trip was an at sea day, and we truly just completely relaxed and disconnected and read our books and our comics, and it was amazing. Truly, like, there's nothing like having nowhere to go, nowhere to be, no responsibilities, just sitting on the boat in the sun and eating whatever you want, going wherever you want, just walking around, people watching. It was an amazing time.